is one of the images I entered into last year's state awards for the AIPP, and I got some feedback from the judges and then revised it to create this image, which I entered into the national awards. So what I was going to focus on was just this most simple part of the changes, which was changing her dress from blue to this nice light pink purple. I was given the feedback at the State Awards that this was clashing, so the blue did not really go nicely with the green background. So I chose a more muted colour to revise it to. So this was actually the most simple kind of thing to do, to change the dress colour. Now there's a few different ways of changing colours in Photoshop, but the technique I used in this case was just a simple hue and saturation change using that the hue and saturation adjustment layer. So you can simply change the colour by moving this hue slider. So I chose a nice purpley colour from there. Now this does not always work. As you can see, if you wanted something really bright, this is just going to look really fake. So this has a whole heap of horrible colour aberrations up here. But what I chose to do was then just desaturate it a little bit and lighten it a touch. So it's really subtle and it still kind of looks like it could have been the actual colour on the day. So to make this work with any sort of image manipulation and compositing, the best compositing is those who know how to mask. Now masking is just purely practice. My biggest tip, make sure you've clicked the masking square there, which is black. That means it's not showing, and then we just paint where we want it to show. So you can start zoomed out with a large brush and just do it really rough where you want it. Now just roughly show what I'm going to change it to. And now what you need to do is go in really nice and close. So that's the best way to mask. It's always just get in. Okay, when you've zoomed in nice and close to pixel level, I recommend viewing your mask, showing it with the red. So I'm not sure what that's called, but all you need to do for a shortcut is click that backslash. If you've got a Mac keyboard, it's just above the return button, and that will turn on this masking, viewing the masking with the red. So then you can easily see what you've masked out and what you're working with, and then you can easily go around nice and close and do it. So if you make a mistake, it's very simple. I always have my left hand on the keyboard, just press X and change it to the black, and then you can just paint it back again. So you're not losing anything, you're just painting it on, painting it off. X, and then you're painting it off again. Now if you have straight edges like this, there is a shortcut. So if you've got a small brush and you're really nice and close, you can click, hold down Shift, and then click again, and it draws a line. Even on the other side, you can do the same thing and just draw straight lines. So I always do a small brush edge along the sides. Now it doesn't matter that these are straight edges, because when you zoom out, it's not going to look like jagged, because it is at such a close level. And then I get a bigger brush and do it a little, you don't have to be as accurate when you do the next level, and just make sure that you've got it nice and clean and accurate, and there's no little bits that are missing. And then when you zoom out, I just press Command 0 or Apple 0, and then it's nice and clean and perfect. Okay, but the only way you're going to get it perfect is doing the mask at a very zoomed in level and keep it really nice and accurate. So, and that's how I changed the colour of her dress, which is so simple, just one layer, and it's all just about being really accurate. It's that easy.